All right. I don't think I'm really doing like introductory questions, but I will be asking, how would your characters come into coming across this little wives' tale, having learned this from an old crone yelling you at the streets? How would have your two characters be like, oh hey, let's go on this adventure, and
Hmm.
what enticed you about this castle of madness that only appears every 7 years in the blizzards? Do not, sorry, do my cat is eating something right now that is not good for them.
Bad cat. Bad cat.
Um, what would have you? What for? What reason? There's rumors that it's an abandoned castle, so wealth, but also ancient relics that possibly power wealth beyond your imaginations.
Are we to assume that we are separate at this moment, or are we adventuring together? Or
It would have been likely that you would have heard this tale from an old crone on the side of the street.
mm-hmm.
So
And we're just
would
showing
you?
up for it then?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, Valgan would simply go for the sheer adventure of the whole thing, and the fact that you said it only shows up every 7 years, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine he's probably been planning to uh, go to this castle for a while, not really for the riches or for the relics, really, but to just fight the creatures inside and add to his head belt.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Very Valgoon.
very
I
Valgunnian.
think. Sorry, were you finished?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. I think Rabbit would be going just out of sheer curiosity. She probably would have heard the story and then just like, okay, well, I'll go see what that's about.
Okay, so we'll start with the scene. Both of you are wandering through the blizzard. It At this point, one could barely tell where anything is. The landscape's just blended into a mirage of white.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, hell, at this point, Valgoon, most of your plate armor feels like it's stinging at your skin. And I'm not sure, Rabbit, but whatever pelt you brought or whatever clothing you had seems
Cloak, I
quite
think.
inadequate at
Yeah.
this rate.
I am
But
a mountain Goliath as well, so am I resistant to these chills?
I would say that at some like initially it would have been fine, but
Mm-hmm.
for the sheer amount of time that you've been wandering around here, that even you would be
Mm-hmm.
feeling it at this
It's a little
rate.
chilly. Okay.
It's fucking cold for you.
Yeah. So I can't
But
imagine what it's like for Rabbit then.
Fucking
but
cold.
as you're eventually wandering, you do begin to see the silhouette of what appears to be the castle laying out in the landscape. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just narrate it.
Okay.
Soon, you can make out the ruined form of the castle up ahead. The old crone's rotting map was right. Your best guess tells you that it's another hour's walk in the harsh cold. Before you, but before you have time to think about the longer walk, you spot a gaping black opening in the snow. It could be a cave. The crone told you that underground tunnels could also lead into the castle. Could this be the one? Or is it the lair of some beast? Would you care to keep proceeding towards the castle, or would you like to go through the cavern?
I'm gonna like call to Rabbit, and I'm gonna say something along the lines of, you know, I was born in the mountains. I was sort of bred for this kind of cold, but even this is a little bit too much for me. I think we could
Yeah,
use
it's a
cave
bit
for a
much.
shelter temporarily. I can't imagine what it's like for you.
Yes, shelter would be much appreciated.
Okay, we can explore cave for the time being too. I remember, I think Kron said something about there being underground passageways as well. So we'll rest here for a while and try to get out of the cold. I think.
There used to be a
That's sounds like it.
series of tunnels under that castle. You hear in your voice or head.
Oh, okay.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
I don't know. You heard that too?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I thought I was schizophrenic. All right.
I'm the old crone!
Oh God, how are you communicating with us, old crone?
I'm not communicating with you. This is just hindsight. I
Oh,
knew you would
we're
think
having
this.
flashbacks.
I'm
Okay.
remembering this.
Yes. We are remembering this now. All right, I think we're gonna go into the cave. Certainly,
Yeah.
get out of
Very
the
well.
cold get out of the blizzard for the moment.
The moment you retreat into the cave, you instantly feel the warmth as you get into there.
Oh,
Though the winds make the eerie whining sound through these dark tunnels, fortunately, you had enough foresight to bring a torch. Stretching your numb fingers across several times, you take out your tinderbox and light the torch, and the heat seems to melt your very face. Taking a
whew.
deep breath, you walk down the winding tunnels, making mental notes of rock and formations in case you get lost. It seems as if someone, or something, walked in these tunnels in recent weeks. A few minutes, see the tunnel turns and branches. Before you see there's a trodden path with footprints. You see a path that's just layered with ice, and another tunnel. And there appears to be just more of the same tunnel that's still warm.
So there's 3 paths.
Yep, there's
Oh,
one that's basically still consisting of the warmth that you've encountered in the tunnel. There's one that's just complete ice,
yep.
and there's one that it says trodden, so I assume
There's like
there's evidence of
footprints
like
going
yeah.
through it. Okay.
It appears there's been other people here before us.
Yes, and it appears they've only decided to go this route so far. At least from what we can tell.
It looks like we have 2 other choices. Perhaps we should choose a different path.
Perhaps. There's no footprints coming back from that way, so we can assume maybe it doesn't end well for them that way. Or maybe there's a creature up ahead to fight, perhaps. In which case, we should certainly go that way. I need another head for my belt.
I will follow you there if you wish to go that way.
Okay, I will take the lead then. Valgun starts walking down the trodden trail.
Very well.
Before make a deck save, here it comes.
As you quietly move along the dark tunnel, you hear a disgusting noise from up ahead.
Oh,
You hear pain squeals and horrible rending sounds as about 40 paces in front of you. Your skin crawls at the thought of what lies ahead.
I fear
Do
I
you
was
choose
right.
to turn around? Do you want to approach it quietly? Or do you want to scream your battle cries and your curses and charge ahead?
Lindy, I'll leave
Um,
this decision up to you. Because if we're going to try a stealth route, it's not going to be me.
I would probably stealth no matter what. So if
Okay.
you like screamed and ran in, I'd like sneak in after you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking maybe you could stealth and get a look at what we're dealing with, maybe? Try to gauge, like, what we need to do here, maybe?
I could try that.
Yeah.
I think I have pretty good stealth.
It's worth a try.
You think?
I
Not
think.
like this.
So you would like to scout out ahead?
Yeah, stealthily.
Okay.
Just
Well,
so we're clear.
Valgun, you see Rabbit hunch over and start sneakily pacing along the sides of the cave. And Rabbit, you suddenly pad up the trodden path. The cave comes to a sharp turn. And you peer around the bend and see a hulking, blood-covered ice fiend
Oh,
chewing
fuck.
apart a half-dead seal. He's licking
Hmm.
his knife-sized claws and seems to be enjoying the pitiful squeals the seal's making. I will need you to make a stealth roll now.
Okay. Good on here.
Whew.
16.
16. Very well. The ice fiend does not notice you.
Mm.
Let me see.
I sneak back to Vagoon, I think you
Mhm.
said your name was,
Valgun, yeah.
and tell him what I saw. There
Okay.
appears to be an ice fiend up ahead, chewing on a poor seal.
Shit. Do we think we can take the ice fiend? Or do we want to head back and try one of the other paths?
Does it look like we can take the ice fiend, Tim? Or is he like,
I will say that I'm pretty sure this is pretty rated. It might be close, but I think it's pretty well balanced.
Okay, so you think it'd be a fair fight if we went in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't appreciate his disregard for the seal's pain.
I don't appreciate the creature in general. So I think we have even motive here to take it out then.
I agree.
Alright. How do you want to do this? You want me to go in and take first hits and maybe you sneak up on it, or I
Yes,
don't
it's
really know
probably
what you want, what ability you have in combat, but
I think I'm mostly a supportive.
okay.
I
I can work with that because
I
I
have some
love to kill
attacks.
things. Kill things that deserve it, I might add. I'm not a
And
raging
just
psychopath, not completely.
here's
It's
also
good
the
to know.
rendering from the book of what the Ice Fiend looks
Ooh,
like.
yeah, let's see it.
Ooh.
Holy fuck. Oh, okay. I was looking at it and I was like, I'm trying to figure out where the head is so I can take it off later. There's the head. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. Let me see. I don't think I have anything that would let me attack it off rip, but let me see. I have a bunch of standard actions here. I'm reading over my sheet to see what I can do. Okay, that'll come in handy later. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go in and go for it. I think.
All right, so you're just gonna go ahead and charge it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in there with my
Let's
halberd
see.
and try to give it a smack.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go ahead and charge. So we'll roll initiative.
Okay, here we go. That's just a. It's been a long time. That's just
It'd
a
be a
D20
D20
plus
plus
my initiative,
your
right?
dex. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 12.
12.
I also got 12.
Okay.
Well,
I have
13.
plus-
13.
Oh,
my bad.
Dex. Oh, you got 13. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's probably good.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
going first.
Woo.
Okay. Yep. And the Ice Fiend got a 6, so it would be
Oh.
Valgun's turn. As you
Uh,
see him just hunched over a baby seal and turn to face you.
Okay. Beautiful. I, being the character that I am gonna attack it using my halberd.
Yeah.
My halberd. So that's. It's a D20 plus 5, I think.
Believe so.
Yeah. Okay, I roll it. That is an 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
So you just.
Sorry, 16.
Oh, 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you hit it. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and then for rolling damage, I'm using a virtual thing. So what do I roll for damage? Is that also a D20 or
Let me see the.
the halberd? It's gonna be it's 1d10 plus 3. So
Yeah.
roll that. That'll be 5 plus. That'll be 10. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. So yeah, you take a good chunk and it screams out in anger.
Yep.
Lindy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to create bonfire underneath him.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's 5 foot square, so like hopefully avoiding creating it under Balgoon as well.
Yep.
And it's a DC save of 11.
11. Okay. And then as a dex, I assume.
Yes, Dex.
It rolls a 15 as it manages to jump out of the way of the fire.
So
Crap.
bitch.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Um, hang on. Let me just make sure I don't have any.
Is there does
Mm.
damage go through, or is it just is it only like a succeed on?
Let me just make sure, because I was just checking that, but.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball don't need to be good if they save. It still hurts.
Kill them all.
Kitty, why is there a patch of hair?
So I think it stays. So it's up to a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't hurt him this time, but it might hurt him next time unless he moves.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I think, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think he gets anything this time, but it stays.
Okay.
Unless he moves
So,
at it.
but is that the end of your turn?
Sorry, let me just check my bonus actions. Just
Okay.
can't remember if there's anything there.
Take your time. Take your time. 60-second timer.
Oh my god.
I think that is the end of my turn for now.
All right. It will be the Ice Fiend's turn, and Valgoon, you can see up close, being in its vicinity, that while your wound from your halberd still has created a great rend in his body, you could slowly see some of it stitching back up, essentially, in front of your very eyes.
Oh fuck.
As it raises its arm and tries to bring its claws down on you.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 9 hit you?
The 9 does not hit me.
Then
I sidestep
you just
the claws as they come down towards me.
Narrowly dodge out of the way as you see its claws rend through the earth. And it will step out of Lindy's fire. Because it is an Ice Fiend and it hates fire.
Yep. Based.
And then it's back to Valgoon's turn.
Okay. I have a question about action surge. That's only once that I can use.
I believe.
Correct?
Yeah, I believe that it only recovers after you get a long rest.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna go to give him a smackadoodle again.
All right.
But I would like to aim for like the neck of it. I think I'm gonna try to try to lop its head off. I think.
Okay.
So roll. Oof. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Using my halberd. Oh wait, actually I used the wrong die. Never mind. I'm a fool completely. Use that. Ooh. Okay, that's even worse. Yeah. Does a 7 hit?
No.
I didn't think
As
so.
the Ice Fiend this time is like, fuck that shit.
He dodges me. Yeah.
And
okay, yeah. I think that is all I will use on this turn.
all right, Lindy.
Can I ask what size of creature it is?
It would be large. It's about the same size, I would say, about Valgoon.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a question. I have Thorn Whip, which damages, but it also pulls towards me if they're large or smaller. Can I just choose not to pull it towards me?
Yeah, no, you could.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Be off of it.
I don't want it closer to me. But...
No, if you attack it, you have to do it by the spell.
You have to do it with the book.
So I'm
Plus,
gonna
she's got
use.
glasses.
Not like this.
I'm gonna use Thorn Whip.
Okay.
If it didn't get out of my way. I can't see it. There we go. And does a dirty 20 hit?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 piercing damage.
All right. You throw out your whip or whips
It's like
the
a
vines,
vine
and
with spines on it.
yeah, as the thorns just dig into its body and it screams.
That's badass.
But it will be back to Ice Fiend's turn.
Okay.
So wait, you did 5 damage, right?
4.
4. Okay, so. Okay, so. All right, and then the Ice Fiend is still gonna be drawn to Valgoon.
Yep.
Dumb bitch.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Okay.
I am a tower.
Well, then back to Valgun.
Back to me. Okay, I'm going to once again. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a little creative here. I think I'm gonna attempt to lodge one of my hand axes into its face.
Okay, so what are you just gonna try to make a melee attack with one of your hand axes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Christ, does a 5 hit?
Unfortunately not.
I didn't think so. All right, no worries.
It just sort of smacks away your attack.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna use. Fuck it. I'll use my action surge here
Okay.
as I swing the hand axe back again and try to do the same thing once more.
All right.
So. I'm starting to question if I'm rolling the right dice. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't think I am. Because the damage type is not the hit, correct?
No.
Okay,
It's
for the actual attack, is that a D20?
yeah. Attacks will always be off the D20.
Okay.
The damage will be like the D6, D12.
Right. Okay, so in that case, with my action surge, I hit 19.
That will hit.
All right, and so now I roll my damage die, and that's with the hand axe. So that's going to be this. So that will be that. That will be 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. You managed to kunk a pretty gnarly scar into the Ice Fiend's face, but it just continues looking at you with ever increasing angry eyes.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold my hand axe there and try to handle it like a toddler at this point. I'd say.
Yeah,
we're the
it's
same
probably
size.
biting on your axe.
Yeah.
And it's back to Lindy's turn.
Woo.
Can I create bonfire underneath it again?
Yeah. Well, it's probably a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah. You can...
So just another dex save for 11.
Okay. That is a fail.
Nice.
Woo.
So I assume it takes fire damage, or is that the beginning of the turn?
It took 1 fire damage.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it will be the Ice Fiend's turn, and let me see. But you will notice, Valgun, that this time the mending on its skin is no longer occurring after the bonfire hit it.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Ooh, does a 23 hit you?
That 23 will hit me, in fact.
Okay. So, which one of these is a D8? Oh, that one is.
I thought my AC would keep me safe, but I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. You take 4. Let me see. Type damage.
Yeah.
You take 4 slashing damage as it manages to find a nick in your armor.
Son of a beach.
And then it's back to your turn.
Okay, I'm going to let go of the hand axe now. And I'm going to use mine halberd to attack. That will be another 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that will hit. Roll
19
damage.
to hit, beautiful. So, the halberd, that'll be 1d10. Okay, I would like to use my great weapons fighting to re-roll a damage die, if I may.
All right.
So that is
I
much
will
sexier.
allow you to.
That is much sexier. I do 13 damage to it.
Oh, okay. And I am just going to roll a dice over here.
Uh-huh.
Oh! So you managed to hit it again, and it now realizing that it's no longer the predator in the situation. It will attempt to run away to the
Okay.
cave. And I will give you one attack of opportunity, Valgun, if you'd like,
Okay.
as it leaves your battle space.
I will do that. I will roll the halberd once more. That would be a 21.
Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna say, because with how low it is, that you just, as it's running away, you just sort of like heft up your halberd and just spear it right through as it falls to the ground dead.
Yeah. Well, I would like to take the hand axe out of its face now because it was still there last I checked. So I want to take that back now.
Mm-hmm.
Pull my halberd out of it, and then I would like to chop its head off using my hand axe so that I may attach it to my belt.
You go ahead, and yep, you have a nifty new gnarly head on your
Another one.
belt.
Pretty soon I'll run out of space, but that day is not today.
An adequate punishment.
I have to be inclined to agree. Now,
Is the seal still around, or is it like dead?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is the seal dead?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I kind of.
Whatever crying it was, it has blood out at this point.
Okay.
As you just see a gnarly mouth wound on it.
would we be able to bury it in this area?
It would be difficult. It's all
Okay.
just
That's
hard
fair.
rock.
That is fair.
I'm gonna like use the thorn whip to like give it a little thorny grave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You cocoon it up, and yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Creative. Modern solutions for modern problems.
Then I assume you proceed down the cave.
We do. Yeah, I would say so.
You spit a curse at the defeated fiend. You quickly search the creature's lair, but find nothing of interest other than some blade bones and a fiend tooth. The fiend tooth being something if you would like to pick up.
I'd probably pick it
I
up.
was going to say, would you like to take that? That seems more your thing than mine.
Yes, thank you.
You spend some time bandaging your wounds. This counts as a short rest. You can spend a hit dice
Woo!
to heal up.
So what would that be?
So let me double check your.
Yeah, because I am down a little bit, but I just need to know what die I need to roll.
Excuse me, where is. So you'd roll a 2d10 plus your con.
2d10s?
Constitution.
Okay.
One, you have two of them, so you could roll one to heal.
Oh, okay. So 1d10 plus my con?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I'm fine then. Alright, cool. So yeah, we take a little rest and warm up in the cave, and I think we're ready to proceed on our way.
All right. And anxious to leave the chamber before the ice fiend before maybe finding other ice fiends, push your way down a long twisting corridor. At the end of the tunnel appears to be At the end of the tunnel, about 20 minutes later, but it's completely frozen shut with ice and snow. You can perhaps maybe try to break it down or remove the ice with your weapon, if you'd like.
Can I cast bonfire on it while he hits it?
Actually, I would say if you just cast bonfire, it'll just.
Yeah, I think that'll just do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So it's technically a dex save, so I can probably just cast it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She melts the ice in front of me, I assume.
And with that, you're able to open the door.
That would have came in handy in the war. I'm honest.
It's helped me many times.
I don't doubt it. We carry on through. You said there's a door?
Yeah.
There's a door in front of us now? Oh, okay. Is it locked?
No. Well, you can see part of it has been basically wasted away by the ice, but it opens easily if
Okay.
you would.
Shoddy craftsmanship, but we're not here to critique, I guess. Sweet, I just opened the door.
And all right, as you open the door, You look up and see a crumbled statue of an armored warrior in front of you.
Oh
You
shit.
look around and you found your way into the courtyard of the Castle of Madness. Beyond the graveyard of dozens of broken statues are two doors. The smaller one seems to be a servant's entrance, while the other one seems to be a guardhouse. You have the option of maybe looking around the courtyard, and of course there's the two doors to explore: servants' quarters or the guards' quarters.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take a look around the courtyard first.
Yeah, I would probably do the same.
That'd be
Okay.
investigation
Let me
or
see.
perception.
Yep, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation check it is. That would be a 16.
I got a 15.
Okay, yeah, both of you. Gotta go all the way back. Wait, what? Being once again back out in the elements, you double wrap your hands to protect them from the cold. You dig under some of the broken statues, and in a few minutes you've uncovered a beautiful antique mace.
Oh.
Its metal head coated in an unusual blue lacquer. Digging
Oh.
some more, you realize something. The weapon still has a frozen hand attached to it. A second later, your brute brushes beside the remains of a man's face. The blue skin is cracked and broken. Apparently some warrior died wielding this mace.
Oh shit.
You assuming it'd probably be Valgoon who'd probably find this.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a DC 10 Wisdom save.
Fuck. Not wisdom. What? Is this a roll 20 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Okay. You are able to just swallow your stomach and just be able to pry it out of the dead man's hand.
Oh, sorry about this, friend.
And you do now have a mace.
Ooh.
It was just a 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. So a mace.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing special about it, I assume.
Nah, it's just
1d.
quite an old, antiqued,
6
and oriented mace.
plus. Okay. Wonderful. I will make use of this in honor of our frozen comrade. Possible comrade. I don't know this man.
But otherwise, searching the courtyard still, you see nothing else remaining, and there's only the other two doors that leads to a way forward.
Which door would you take, Falcon?
I was about to ask you the same question, my friend. Well, guarded tower is likely to be a bit more in the way of weaponry, that kind of thing in there, I'd imagine. And servants' quarters, we could maybe find some resources to tide us over until we're able to get out of this frozen, forsaken place. So I see pros of both places, not really seeing the cons yet, unless there are active guards in this place.
I find myself drawn to the servant's door.
Then the servant's door we will go. I just follow
Fair.
Rabbit at this point.
Especially for Valgoon, and possibly even for Rabbit, you both need to duck your head to get into the service entrance.
Yep.
The door frame collapsed years ago. After your eyes adjust to the dim entranceway, you see that some great creature had entered the castle here.
Mm.
Giant footprints have cracked through the wood and the floor here. And age-old blood has splattered against the walls. Gives you a shiver to think of what kind of creature attacked the castle. Digging through some of the old supplies, you uncover a skeleton of a dead servant. Not sure their sex or who they were. Only tattered clothes remains around its bones. You could possibly search the corpse, or you could continue onwards.
I would like to search the corpse, I think.
Right.
Yep.
Is that investigation?
We see. There's not an investigation required. As you rummage through the tattered remains of the skeleton, your hand scrapes across something razor sharp. You raise your bloody hand to your mouth and probe the wound with your tongue. You take 1 HP of damage.
Ow.
Damn.
After kicking aside some of the torn cloth, you see a glass dagger, half embedded in the wood,
Oh.
and sprinkled with your own blood.
Well, since it was so rude, I think I will take it with me.
Alright, so you... It is embedded in the wood, so let me see.
Can I pull it out? Is that like a strength thing?
You can make a dexterity check if you'd like to try to
Mm.
pull it out.
That's better than strength for
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say if it's strength, I'll try to take it out.
Hang on. Dexterity check, I guess
Yep.
it would be. Oh, that would be on top. Okay.
Mm.
I got a 13.
Alright. You're able to just carefully pry the glass dagger out of the wood. And you're looking at it, it's impeccable craftsmanship. And being that you're a druid, it's not naturally based, but you could tell that there is a magical aura that has made it to where the dagger is shatterproof, despite being made of glass. Normally, I believe it does 1d4, but it says very fine dagger +1, so I assume that you do +1 damage
Mm.
to attack and hit, or for attack and damage.
Okay.
Nice.
But otherwise, there's nothing else in the servants' quarters if you'd like to proceed.
I think I'm ready to go.
I think I am too. We
All right.
proceed to the guards. Was it a tower? Or
Oh, you'd like to go back?
yeah, I figure as much. Unless
Okay.
there's more to explore going through the servants' quarters.
There is another door, but that looks like it leads to another complete different section of the
Okay. Yeah,
castle.
then I think I would like to go back and inspect the guards.
Okay, let me
Barracks
see.
as well.
Okay. And go back out to the courtyard, and as you approach the guardhouse door and push on it, no luck. Apparently the guardhouse door is either locked or frozen shut.
Shit.
You could either try to force it open or try to use a dagger to pick the lock.
Well, we can go my way or your way. Which would you prefer, my friend?
I can try to pick the lock for you if you wish.
Feel free to. Valgun steps aside and lets Rabbit.
I'll use the glass dagger and try to pick the lock.
Shit.
Okay. Go ahead and do another dexterity check.
It's only a 7.
7. You try to get through it, but due to how worn the lock is and you're not particularly, I assume, trained in this aspect, you're unable to actually get it open.
All right.
I guess your method is more appropriate.
Time for the Valgun way, and I would just like to attempt to kick the door down.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check.
That is a 18.
18. All right. Yep. You just bring your leg up and just break it off its hinges as it just lands and kicks up dust.
Just like fixing door in the home country. Well, replacing. It's probably a better term. And I would
As
like
you
to-
push,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
No,
as you
go
push
ahead.
inwards and hear it slam against the wall sharply, waiting for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, you look around the room. A dozen skeletons in tattered armor lie against the walls of the room. You swallow hard and then quickly examine the skeletons. You don't see any injuries on them. Apparently these men locked themselves in this room and died.
Cowed its way out.
You let out a small cry whenever you see a pale blue rat scurry across the floor.
Oh.
Never heard of an ice rat before, but you tried yourself for having been startled so easily. Searching the
Can
room,
I...
you find...
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Can I cast Speak with Animals
Sure.
on
Sure.
it?
All right.
Hang on a second. Okay. So I think it just happens.
Yeah.
Um, can I ask him what happened here?
Hmm, I don't know what happened here. Maybe great grandpappy Angela knew what happened here, but I just, I'm the last of my brothers and sisters. I just wander these cold halls, looking for whatever I can find.
I'm sorry to hear that you are the last.
I can
But
assume I'm not hearing any of this.
oh no, you see Rabbit just basically going
Sitting
squeaker,
with
squeak,
the rat.
squeak,
Yeah.
squeaker, squeak, squeak,
Yeah.
and the mouse. You see the rat just like responding in kind, but
Yeah,
no,
right.
you can't.
I'm not understanding any of this, yeah.
I imagine you're kind of used to this behavior by now.
Yeah, I would hope so.
The
But
rat knows nothing.
I envy your ability to talk to animals.
let me see. But as you continue searching the room, most of the weapons in the armor have long ago rusted.
Hmm.
But both of you can make a perception check if you wish to look further
Oh,
into the room.
let me do that. It's not
Perception.
great on me. I got a
Got a
10.
17.
17.
Yeah.
So okay, Valgoon, you're able to not find anything, but Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
As you're looking around the room, you spot something unusual, a small trap door in the side of the room. Smiling and remembering that the guardhouses often keep valuable weapons locked away, you head towards the door. Kneeling down, you pry it open easily. The lock has long since rusted away. Inside the cubby hole is a pitted iron short sword. It probably wouldn't last a single swing, so you toss it aside. Behind the table, however, a steel-plated shield. Painted on its face are three white bears. Though the paint is a little worn, it apparently protected the shield from the elements. You carefully take the shield out and brush off some ice.
A
And it is
shield.
yours free. It is free for yours to take.
You may benefit more from this, Valgoon.
I will happily take it. Will
I
match
give him
well
a
with
shield.
my mace. My newly found mace. And I
Alright.
take the shield. If I'm actively
And
wearing this shield, what does it do for me?
I'm pretty sure shields give a +2 AC.
Okay. Noted. Alright, perfect.
But looking around the room, you don't see much else lying there, except as you're leaving, you spot a tarnished silver ring on one of the skeletons. You pull it off and examine it. Apparently it was the captain of the guard's signet ring. And you just might as well pick it up and head out of the servant's entrance.
Alright.
Let me see.
Sounds good.
Yep.
14. Gotta jostle all the way back. 33. So returning to the to the servants' hall, you open the door there, and you find yourselves in the banquet hall. Shattered plates and broken banquet, and the table itself is broken in the middle of the room. Several tapestries hang from the walls, and there seems to be a large hole in the floor under a particularly tattered one. You may examine the tapestries, or you can go examine the hole.
I think I would go to the tapestries
And
personally.
I'll examine the hole then.
Okay, we'll go ahead and see what the tapestries.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a roll or anything, or is it just?
Some of the tapestries are still together, others are torn and destroyed. Two in particular catch your eye. One tapestry shows a striking blue-eyed maiden in ornate armor. The other shows a ruined axe laying on the gilded table, being presented to a white-haired queen. You may make a history check in order to examine these tapestries.
Oh.
I'm actually okay at history.
Oh shit.
I got 18.
Alright. You succeed.
This is not at all accurate to my real character.
Oh, shit.
I suck at history.
Oh, God. Just open a textbook.
Oh my god.
You're smart enough to know that it's not the design of the tapestry that's worth gold, but the fabric itself. Carefully examining both of the tapestries, you see that the ruined X one is cheaper and shoddier than the finely woven fabric of the armored maiden. You are able
Huh.
to tuck the head. If you would like, you can take the tapestry if you'd like to sell it, or perhaps keep it for yourself.
Mm.
I'd probably take it.
Okay. And let me see. Where the fuck is the previous choice? Where's the previous? Okay, go to 14. Go to 33.
Please.
Go to 55. I'm just glad I don't have the analog book for this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then turning back to Valgun, careful of the crumbling floor, you peer down into the dark hole. A horrible reek, a scent hits you, and you involuntarily snap your hand over your nose.
Disgusting.
Even in this cold weather, something down in the hole smells quite bad. You look further down into the pit and see that the ground is about 10 feet from where you stand. You could jump down.
I would like to take the dagger on me and drop it down into the hole first, see if the noise of it hitting the floor baits anything out, if possible.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and throw a dagger down there, and you hear the reverb as it crashes against the floor, but everything stays still at the bottom of the pit.
Rabbit,
Yes.
there's a horrible stench coming out of this hole. And it's certainly not a deathly drop, but I fear for what might be down there that we can't see.
Perhaps another opponent.
Perhaps.
Should we explore elsewhere first?
That would be the idea, yeah. If there's anything else on the surface. I was thinking, I have a rope on me. We could certainly lower you down there and you could inspect first and I can pull you out if need be. That way we don't have to commit too much to going down there and, I don't think you'd be able to pull me back up if I needed to come back up.
Probably not. Yeah, okay. We could try that.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to tie my 50-foot hemp rope around Rabbit at this point.
I'm
Okay.
sure this is gonna go great.
You do so, and yeah, I would say you could just make a strength check just as you're lowering her down there, just to make
Okay.
sure you don't
Yeah, make
rock
sure I
the
don't
boat too
drop
much.
her. Yep.
I'm being as quiet as possible.
Yeah. That would be a 16.
Yep, you have no trouble lowering it down.
Okay.
And Rabbit, as you're lowered into the pit, you're able to look around the dimly lit chamber. If you had a light with you, it's
I have
sputtering.
dark vision as well, I think.
Okay.
I think I have it. Yeah, I do.
But-
60 feet.
Okay, yeah. But, so yeah, you don't have any problem as you're being lowered down here. But you don't see any creature in the immediate vicinity, but you do see a door with indecipherable writings written into the wall.
Can I examine the writings? I guess it's indecipherable.
It is, yeah, it's basically incoherent.
Okay.
Before we continue, I have a
well-
question for Lindy real quick.
Okay.
What is Rabbit?
She's a half elf.
Ah, okay. Cool. I
And
know
she
I should have
wears-
asked that at the beginning, but
It's fine.
I'm glad I know
She's
now.
a half elf, and she has like a little mask that she wears all the time, like
Oh,
a
okay.
old worn wooden rabbit mask.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
And about how tall is Rabbit?
She's short, 5 feet.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the discrepancy was in our heights. I am 7 feet tall. 7
Yes,
foot
we're
9.
quite different.
We're very different. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I should have asked that at the beginning. Sorry. Go ahead.
No worries.
But
And what's Valgoon? I think I kind of have I saw a picture creature, but
Right, yeah. Valgoon is a Goliath.
right.
So he's 7'9". He's like 40 years old. He's bald. No, he has no hair. He's basically like a hairless rat, pretty much. Like no eyebrows, no hair, no nothing. And just the birthmarks that Goliaths have on his face. He's got like pearl skin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit yells up to Valgu and says, "There's a door here. There's no opponent."
Okay. I will come down then, I think. I would like to climb down into the hole now and take the drop. Do I need to make a check or anything for that?
Yeah, go ahead and do a. We'll go an athletics route or a check for you.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's a 17.
Yep, you just jump down the pit, no problem.
Who?
And for you, I'm not sure if you had Goliaths don't have dark vision, do they?
I do not have dark vision, no. As a mountain Goliath, I do not have dark vision.
Okay. Well, for you, it's definitely a lot more. It's definitely harder for you to see.
Okay.
And it takes a bit for you eventually to see the door.
I'm just going to put my hand on Rabbit's shoulder and follow her that way.
There's strange markings on the door.
Oh, okay. I assume they're indecipherable for me as well.
Oh, yeah. Nothing. It's in all kinds of languages.
Oh, okay.
And the few fragments that you do have just do not add up with anything else.
Trois. Yeah, I have no idea what it says.
Well, now you have either the option of listening to the door, creeping up beside it and listening, or you could simply open it.
I think I would listen.
Okay.
Okay.
Rabbit will just brace herself against the door. Carefully press your ear to the door, holding your breath to keep the stench from interrupting your concentration. Suddenly, you feel this horrible pain in the ear. You tear your ear from the door, only to discover that you're bleeding from hundreds of pores on the side of your face. You gasp and draw out your weapon. You, let me...
Did I lose you guys, or are you
No.
just quiet?
I think.
Oh, no, I'm
just
trying
thinking.
to... Trying to get a rabbit dice.
Yeah. Not like this.
I feel like I keep getting attacked by small things.
As you take 3 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
From the wound. And now you're...
What hurt me?
So basically, whenever you press your face against the door, you heard something, and as you removed your face, the part of your face that you held against the door is just basically just pustules and open wounds.
Oh, Christ. That was like it fucking hurts.
It does.
I figured as much. Door do that to you?
Yes, it did. Or rather, a sound on the other side of it.
Holy shit.
You have
Go ahead.
You have now either the option to leave the castle or go through the door.
What do you think, Valgoon? Do you still want to proceed?
Well, we can, I mean, if it's not the door that hurt you, then I suppose we could at least maybe open it and, look inside, perhaps? From cover, maybe? I can use my halberd for distance.
Yes, we should be ready for battle. We do.
Okay. Very well, then. I am just going to open the door.
Alright. You go ahead and pry open the door with your halberd.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons ready.
Yep.
You draw your weapon, expecting danger. The stench from this dark room is choking you. Stare across the littered-filled room and gasp when you see the whole room is covered in a liquid that can only be blood. In the middle of the room, you can barely make out a skinny man-like creature, wearing practically nothing. You see that his eyes are bloodshot and his chin is a disgusted, molted red. He lets out a half hiss, half cackle, and stumbles towards you. And You are in mortal combat, and this inhuman beast, this creature will not run for you. The only one will remain after this fight. So I will. Let's see. Oh, this is just. Sorry, I'm just looking at some.
No problem.
All good, all good.
Sounds like a creepy enemy.
It does.
I like that.
Me too.
Unless it kills us.
Unless it kills us,
Sure.
then I don't like him anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. We can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 10.
Oh, yep. Okay, that's wonderful. Let me see. As I am also just going to put this. As let me just give the artist rendition of
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
from the book. And
Holy
yeah, Lindy,
fucking
it's your turn.
Shit, look at that
Ooh.
thing. Some Dead Space
Oh,
looking ass shit. I fuck with it.
I'm going to go into the room
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm going to go within 10 feet of him and cast it. And it's a Constitution save of 11.
Okay. And it fails.
Nice.
Okay. So he takes 7 thunder damage.
All right.
Beautiful.
And
I
is there
think
any
it's
other
knocked
effects?
back from me as well.
Mm.
Okay. How far is he thrown?
Let me just. He's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
Okay. You're able to, yeah. You cast your thunder magic, and with a mighty clap, he is thrown from his feet into the ground. And then it's Valgun's turn.
Whew. Okay, so I'm definitely going to use my halberd for the distance here. And just not get close to this thing, because I think that's just a vile idea and concept. So I am going to give him the old smackadoodle with my halberd. Or at least attempt to. Oh, Christ. That's a 15?
15? Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, shit. Okay. So that'll be the D10 plus 3. That'll be 9 damage. 9 slashing damage.
All right. Yeah, you take out a good chunk of its flesh, keeping it at bay. But you will just see the blood man sort of just like hiss and rattle and just turn its head towards Lindy,
Oh,
seeing that the open wound on her face, and it's just
Ugh.
going to charge at her.
oh God.
Uh,
Not like this.
And does a 17 hit you, Lindy?
yeah, it hits me.
All right. So you see, as instead of initially just slashing you, it will grab you by your face and turn your face to the side with the open wounds, and you'll just see as it starts puking blood onto the side of your face.
Oh God. That's disgusting.
And you will take 6 necrotic damage,
Okay.
Damn.
and you will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I may have gotten a nat one.
Oh no.
And as you feel this blood basically entering your own stream, you will take a point of exhaustion as your body just becomes decrepit.
Ugh.
Can you remind me of what that means?
So I believe that 1 point of exhaustion turns some of your checks into a disadvantage.
Mm.
Let me see if I can. I think there's a way I can add it here. You don't have to wait for me. I can figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
And, well, that will be its turn as it's back to Lindy.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Do you know how to add that on D&D Beyond by any chance?
I'm not it would probably be under conditions. At least that's what Roll20 has it listed under. Or there's
There it
like a...
Let me see.
Alright, I just don't want to roll and not have it be correct.
Oh yeah. It's towards the bottom there. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so
Whew.
let me think here. I think I will do another thunder wave
Oh shit.
Alright.
because he's on me and I want him away.
Understandable. Con check.
So, Constitution save of 11 for him.
He will pass with a 15.
Okay, so he still takes half damage, and let me just see. Okay, he takes half damage but isn't pushed away. So he will take 5. It would have
5
been
damage.
nice to hit him on that one.
Okay. Alright. Then it's Valken's turn.
Is the creature still with Rabbit at this point?
Yeah, it's still on top of her.
Would you say they were within 5 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Would I be able to flank this creature?
Yeah.
Hell
It yeah.
I will come behind it then. Alright. It's time for me to remember what flanking does for me. Do I get... What is it?
Fairly certain it's an advantage.
Advantage
whenever
on
you...
the attack? On the attack
Yeah.
rolls? Okay, okay. Cool. So I roll this. Okay, that's going to be the advantage one. God. Okay, so that would be a... Where is it? That would be a 21 to hit.
Alright. Roll damage.
Roll damage. That will be my d10. That will be 9 damage.
9 damage.
9 slash
All right.
damage for it, yep.
And Lindy, as you're grappling with the monster, it's threatening to vomit even more blood all over you. You just see as the head of Valgun's halberd pierces through its skull. And as the thing just goes limp and falls on top of you.
I would like to get it off of her immediately.
Yeah, and you do so.
Get the body
It just
off
sort of
of
like ragdolls
Ugh.
and is thrown across the floor.
Well,
Disgust.
that was fucking vile. I take my halberd out of its fucking skull and I'll be like, yeah, even I have standards and I will not be keeping that thing's fucking head. Jesus Christ. I holster my halberd.
I like try to wipe off all the blood that's from the
Ugh. Hey, let me help. I think I have like a rag or something on me, so I'll just... Here. Ugh. No one should have to go through that. Disgusting. Alright. What is beyond this vile creature we've just faced?
With an unnatural gurgle, the gruesome thing falls to the ground, dead. You light a new torch and to better see the room, and you discover that this was once a servant's chamber. There's a framed picture on the wall of what seems to be a servant tending to a striking white-haired queen. You're startled at the realization that the servant paying looks like the creature you just fought.
Oh. unfortunate.
You can attempt to make a Constitution check, oddly enough, to try to look around the room, as everything is just still, once again, painted in gore and
Okay, both of us.
soda. Yeah.
Okay. I got 13.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You both can stomach and fish through all the blood.
Christ.
Ew.
This job got way more disgusting.
Not very sanitary.
Not at all.
Gritting your teeth and pulling at the bloody torn mattress that lies on the floor, a silver sparkle catches your eye. You reach down and pick up a beautiful silver and glass scepter.
Oh shit.
Perhaps it belonged to the noble pictured in the room. Confident that you found a great treasure, you throw your burning torch into the mattress and let the room ignite. You determine to clean out the filth of the creature that lived here. Dashing out of the smoky room, you leave the castle of madness behind. Surely more treasure and adventure lies within its walls, but you feel better returning with trusted friends.
Yay!
Woo!
You arrive back in the town of Winterhaven, a little injured, but safe. Quickly head to the local merchant's bazaar and sell the wares that you found. The merchants are all very impressed. Many of the goods that you found were antiques and were quite valuable.
That's probably good because I only have 5 hit points left.
I would like to say that any gold reaped from this, Valgoon would give to Rabbit.
Aw.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'd probably keep
congratulations.
the scepter if Valgoon didn't want it as well.
Oh, of course, yes, take it.
Oh, yeah.
Sparkly.
And yeah, you completed the Castle of Madness.
Yay!
Woo! Yeah! Go team. That was sick.
Yeah.
It's weird. There was like some parts that stumped me because I never read anything. There's no indication in the stock, but there's a section in the end here.
Mm-hmm.
If you've written down the word rescuer, you managed to drag the wounded warrior back to Winterhaven.
I don't think we ever
recall
found
nothing
him.
about it.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
we
there
found
was-
him. Wherever that
Yeah, I
wounded
guess-
warrior was, he's just dead, I think.
He's just dead. We left him behind.
We got that scepter and said, fuck this shit. You know what? And honestly, that's low-key base, to be honest. After I saw that shit, I'd be like, yeah, fuck this place. See you in 7 years, fucko.
Okay, bye.
Fuck. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that.
Does it
What
say
else?
what that creature at the end was?
Oh, yeah.
It is. Let me see. Where is that stat sheet?
My name is Blood Vessel.
It is. It is quite literally called Bloodman.
Bloodman. Based. Kind of love that, to be honest. What a nasty-looking motherfucker. Christ.
I am sorry if I had to just like tunnel vision on you, Lindy, because I saw that second ability and it's like, oh shit, I have to use this. And it made
man.
sense. Tyler or Valgoon wasn't hurt. When he was hurt, he got healed up. So
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. And I used my halberd to grab at the door.
So I can see him going for me.
So, I do have a question, though. Whenever it...
Mm.
So, that was the creature that, like, hit her through the door? Whenever she put her face to
no,
it,
I
or,
believe that the door, like the general door, was cursed.
See, that's why I knew I didn't want to touch that fucking thing. That's why I used my halberd on it. Yeah. Fuck that goddamn door.
I believe
probably
it was
touched
just
it on my way
corrupted.
out, to be honest. I probably
Yeah.
fucked my hand up on the way out. Damn.
I guess there's a reason why it involves. Yeah, you're just burn the bitch to the ground.
Yeah.
I ain't dealing with that. That's how
Very
you get
based,
zombies.
actually. I love that. Yeah. That was fun.
It was fun.
I like Valgoon and Rabbit as a duo. I think
Yeah,
they
it
work
was
well
fun
together.
too. The opposites. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Little buddy cop romp.
Yeah, that was fun. And Valgoon got another head on his belt. I think I'm up to 7 or 8 now.
I just remember the few times from the original campaign, and yeah, I don't know.
I was always collecting heads. I always collect heads when I play Valgoon. That's his thing. He collects the heads of everyone. Yeah, you guys meet him in Belruta. He like turns his head belt into like a wall of heads at his house.
Yeah,
I love Valgoon. He's great. So what was this
No cow.
castle called?
the Castle of Madness. There's no actual official. Don't know who it belonged to originally. but-
Right. No, I asked because I have a accomplishments thing in Valgoon's sheet where I add stuff that he's done with. rabbit. So now we
I
survived the
wanted to
Castle
know
of
too, but
Madness.
just so I could look up art of that Blood Man guy, but I can't find it.
No.
It might have been exclusive for this one
I
shot.
Might
think
have
he's
been.
he's OC for this, I think.
Well, hey, you could always imagine if you had to fight like a whole wave of these things. Fuck that.
Oh my
Oh, man.
god, dude. I did find
Honestly, it's kind of lucky because that second ability, it's called he basically has like a claw slash and then seep blood. Once a target is wounded, the bloodman may attempt to seep its corrosive blood into the target. And it can do 2d6 necrotic damage.
Interesting. Yeah, I found that SRD page, but it doesn't have any art for it, sadly.
Oh, okay.
But there's like info on it. It's hit points and things that it casts and stuff like that. That was a really interesting enemy.
Yeah, that was.
I just knew that when the door fucked Lindy up, I was like, no. I'm going to take every avenue I can to not touch that door now, because that feels bad, man. Whew. I also liked the using rabbit as like bait with the rope.
I
It's like
know. I'm just like, damn.
I was like, I can
I'm like,
pull it
I
out.
didn't know this, but fuck it.
It's gonna be like the fucking the scene in I think it's Jurassic Park 3 where they're on like the wind sails and like the fucking ropes
Yeah.
like and then there's just no one after whenever they get out of the foggy area.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope this doesn't end this way. But it was all good. All good. Anytime that I thought there was gonna be something there, there wasn't there. And then when I thought there was nothing there, there was always something there. So all works out. Whew.
Fun little strip rump.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Like
That was
horror
fun.
themes.
That was
fun.
good.
Beyond the Veil of Madness.